Let's kick off this episode with round one sports talk. I am Edwin, the detective. I've been hired to cover this case. We got Ryan Garcia. We got Devin Haney. We got a lot of things going on. We have someone missing weight. Ah, let's talk about it, guys. Join me here at Round One Sports Talk. Let's break this down. You like that? Oh, you like that, huh? Listen, I think I'm gonna keep it on. I think I'm gonna keep it on. I'm gonna keep it on the whole episode. My brother-in-law thought I think he thinks I'm ready for the golf course. I'm not ready to go. I'm not ready to go. What's up, guys? Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. And I'm currently watching the prelims, the co-main event of the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. And the gentleman that's in the ring, in fact, was the standby. Most of us know this. Arnold Barboza, he was the standby, and he was hoping to fight tonight. You know, at least he said he would have made weight for that belt, right? You know, um, Interesting enough, all day I've been going back and forth inside of my head with what took place. And I talked about it, and I said, guys, there has been boxers in history that have used this kind of tactic, before. They just didn't want to be weight depleted, and they took it on the chin when it came to the penalty, but they wanted to make sure that they were going in the strongest. So Ryan Garcia went and did all these antics. He's rumored to want to pay 1.5. He got a lot of people fooled. Which what's really gonna happen behind the scene is that the New York, Nevada's athletic commission is gonna fine him for those very pounds that he missed over. They're probably gonna fine him about somewhere around 100,000 and better. It could be anywhere, around. I'm not sure where, but I think it's right around there. So they're gonna fine him like 100,000 per pound. That'll be 300 and a half, 350. He's gonna get charged 350 by the New York Boxing Association that is hosting the event. So he's gonna have that. Why would he have to pay them and then pay Devin Haney on top of that? Well, you know what I mean? Another 1.5. No, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go with the penalty, which they're gonna give it to Devin Haney anyway. I think they take a percentage or something, right? So that's what's gonna end up happening because there's no way around that. He's got to answer to the athletic committee. So I think that's what he's gonna end up paying out, you know. But he's using it as a ploy to get Devin Haney to stand in the middle of the ring with him. Because if Danny Haney just sticks to the game plan and stays outside, he fears it's going to be a boring fight. He's going to try to be chasing Devin Haney. Devin Haney is just going to outclass him. I don't think Devin Haney, he's too smart. He's been too far in the game for us to think that he's going to have a mental fart in tonight's fight. I would love to think that Devin Haney would give Ryan Garcia, like an opportunity or something, but I don't think he will. No, I don't think he will at all. Barboza, he's got himself a little fight here, but it doesn't look like this guy's technique is holding up. Mhm. I don't know if Barboza was. was ready for a fighter like Devin Haney. I think, ooh, Styles may fight against Ryan. I think Ryan will catch this dude. He's coming in. Ryan's sharp when a fighter comes in like that. He's real sharp with it. He's got this mean check hook. You can't like follow Ryan like that around the ring. Nah, you can't. Devin Haney, yo, he looks a lot better filled. His face looks better. Ooh, Devin, he looks good. He looks filled in. He looks a lot better. Ryan looks worried. Listen. Mm, it looks like the fight's doing pretty well. I went today to buy tickets for that fight. I looked it up and it was like, when you go look at the fights, it'll tell you what's available. I mean, this is the day of the fight. It was like availability. And then the white dot is where there's no more seats. They're not available. I clicked on the whole shit was purple. Basically, yeah, man. I was like, wow. You can find any section. But I think the people came out. I'm not sure if they lowered their prices for the tickets. Boza got good reflexes. I mean, he's not a slouch. Styles make fights, man. Yo, what's up, baby? Ah, you like that? This is my 1950s reporter outfit. I'm on the case. I'm reporting Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Want to see what they look like. So I had to bust out you know what I mean? I'm like this right now. Yo, I have to watch this fight. It's real important, especially what the winner does and calls out. Ryan Garcia doesn't stand to win this title, right? The WBC title, right? He doesn't stand to win it, right? And he doesn't stand to win the belt. But who's to say he comes out and wins this fight? He wins this fight, they'll give him a shot at the vacant WBC title right away. In the house, baby. What up, Low? Yo, they'll give him a shot at a title. Like if listen, here's the best case scenario for Ryan, my man. Check this out, right? If if he Ryan Garcia beats him, right? Hypothetically, right? If Ryan Garcia beats him, Devin Haney loses his belt. Ryan can't win it, but Devin Haney can stand to lose it. He's still gonna if he wins, it goes down as a title defense because he's currently the champion. Okay, all right. But if he loses, he doesn't stay champion just because it disqualifies Ryan. No, Ryan's disqualified, but the same rules apply to Devin, right? Okay. So if he loses, that belt becomes vacant. Yeah. And what's up, baby? Yo, I'm trying to that's what I'm talking about right now. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And if Ryan wins, the belt becomes vacant. And although he might not stand to win it tonight, that WBC, they'll give him a shot at that vacant title for winning this fight. And he would deserve it because he actually beat the current. So listen, and what I'm trying, the reason why I say all of that too is because I'm saying this, right? Um, Ryan Garcia is gambling in the fact that he'll be coming in more replenished, right? And stronger than Devin Haney and be able to withstand Devin Haney's punch. He missed weight and everything, and he's putting everything on, and everything's riding on the fact that he's not more deplenished than he thinks Devin Haney is. With the Ramadan, all that other stuff, but he doesn't know Devin Haney broke it in order to train for this fight properly. Okay. So that's what Ryan Garcia is riding on. That he's going to be the bigger man, the stronger man, and he's going to be able to withstand Devin Haney's punches. He missed that weight, and everything's riding on that. Okay, have you ever played chess? Right? And I'm pretty sure most of you know what the game is, right? Have you ever seen in a chess game someone sacrifice their queen? That's exactly what Ryan Garcia did. Ryan Garcia sacrificed his queen, the belt, but he did it in intentions to set him up for checkmate. If he can pull this victory off, his very next fight will be the title that he failed to gain, but he won the fight that he needed to win. The biggest fight that arguably of the year and one of the biggest upsets. He walks away with all of that. That's what he's banking on. He knew he couldn't beat Devin Haney skill for skill. So he bluffed Devin Haney to make weight, right? Devin Haney kills himself to make weight. Garcia comes in. He made a bet with him, shook his hand, got him all amped up, had no intentions on making weight. He said, I'll take the hit on the money, right? I just want to see. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm paying you the money. Now you live up to your side of the word. You said you were going to meet me in the middle of the ring. Now I'm a man of my word. Are you a man of your word? Psychological warfare. You see? So he's trying to get Devin to meet him in the center of the ring. Will Devin fall for that? I don't think his dad will let him fall for that. I don't think his training camp and everybody that prepared him for this fight is going to allow him to fight Ryan Garcia's fight. I think they're going to stay disciplined. I think Devin Haney's going to stay to the game plan. And if Ryan Garcia touches him nicely, you better watch Devin Haney get on his bike. What Ryan Garcia had to have known from Derek James is that he was going to do exactly that. I hope they worked on cutting the ring, cutting the ring better. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on this case, baby. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to break this down. We're going to get to the bottom of this. All right? Here at Round One Sports Talk, I'm reporter Edwin, and I'm on the case. All right? it's 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 not unfair rules. It's a rule that's in the game. In it's like a it's like a rule that's in the game that nobody really thinks to utilize it, but it's there. It can happen. Will Devin deny the fight because he came in 3 pounds heavier? That was actually up to Devin Haney and his camp. He could have pulled out of this fight technically. Yes, he could have. Did Ryan Garcia think that he was going to pull out of all this money and everything online? He betted on the fact that he wasn't. So what he did was not deplete himself and not put his body through that. And he just made that weight like that. And all that, what you see is what you think, right? He got on stage and drank a beer. Who's to say there wasn't water in that bottle? It's what you think you saw. You see what I'm saying? He listen, the kid's not dumb, that dumb. But I know what he's doing. And he's putting all his stocks on the fact that he's gonna try to be the more stronger fighter tonight in that ring. So that when that fighter gets pulled to the eighth, 10th round, and if his plan, if he's able, Ryan Garcia, to put his plan in effect, Ryan Garcia should have pushed Devin Haney and battered him. And he has him nice softened up. In a good world for Ryan Garcia. I think Devin Haney's gonna bark circles around him if everything that goes according to plan. That's what should happen. That's what I believe is going to happen. I believe that Devin Haney is far too skilled. And here's his stage. Here's the platform. You know when we constantly hear, oh, this guy's a hype job. This guy doesn't win in the big fights. This guy is boring. They both have their stage. It's right here tonight. Let me see what you about. Are you a closer? Devin Haney was criticized even by one of the most dangerous closing fighters we have today. Rarely spoken about, but now, oh yeah, in a way. Remember, he made that statement about Devin Haney, and he said he doesn't fight with that samurai warrior spirit. You heard him, and he was honest. It wasn't that he was putting him down; is that that's how that Japanese dude fights. He's he goes in and he'll give you an opportunity to hit him, but he's not gonna let you off the hook. If you stumble in front of him, he's not letting you off the hook. And he criticized Devin Haney for not finishing Regis Progress. And it wasn't really a criticism. Maybe as another boxer, one champion to another champion, maybe he's telling him, bro, I believe you can do it, Devin Haney. Finish this dude. If he staggers in front of you and he wobbles, finish him. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to see from Devin Haney. That's what's separating Devin Haney from being a superstar. It's the knockout. It's like playing basketball without the slam dunk. What's missing in the women's NBA? The slam dunk. I guarantee you lower that basketball hoop just like a little bit, just a little bit, enough for some of them women to start dunking. Bro, that shit would be electrified, right? So I don't know if they do that now today neither. Man, I haven't watched women's basketball in so long. I haven't watched men's basketball in so long. I couldn't tell you who's on a men's basketball game right now, right? Because I'm all about boxing. So if I made a mistake and they lowered it, I don't. I'm sorry, don't watch it. But that's my point, though. You know what I mean? That's what's missing out of Devin Haney's um credentials. That he's not producing knockouts, big knockouts. And tonight, here's your stage. Here's your opportunity to both guys, respectfully, respectfully to both men. You know what I mean? Because the stage is set for Ryan. He's got a lot riding right now if he loses badly. You know what I talked about, right? That eraser, right? I talked about it. Ryan Garcia, King winner. We about to find out. I hope he did his homework. I hope, yo, I mean, it's going to show in his performance. Be prepared to watch a fight that we see one exactly what we all thought. One fighter being outclassed and Ryan being brutalized. I mean, that's what's supposed to happen, if I'm being honest. So be prepared to watch some shit. But a lot of people are betting on Ryan that he's getting better, more focused. But we've all seen what we're watching with our own eyes. And it's true. It seems like Ryan Garcia is adopting like a villain persona, but isn't his message a good guy saving the kids? Isn't he like, I'm going to reveal everyone? that I'm a good person and I didn't make those decisions, but yet in this fight, he's a bad guy. He's drinking a beer, missing weight, saying fuck you. Yo, he said worse, you know? The fight should go on with the belt on the line. If the other party actually the belt will be vacant at that point. But I mean the belt is on the line for Devin Haney. It's just Ryan Garcia the belt's not on the line for. But Devin Haney has to win this fight to secure his title. Devin Haney loses this fight, he's no longer the WBC champion. It becomes vacant. And if Ryan Garcia pulls this off, I guarantee you he's first in line at that vacant title. So even though he doesn't stand to win it tonight, in his next fight, he will be fighting for the title. Yeah, he just wants to beat his old nemesis, and he's doing whatever he can to get the edge. The thing is, I think Devin Haney was right when he said all your antics and all this shit is going to backfire in your face, Ryan. He looked frail yesterday, but they just showed Devin Haney in the locker room, and he looks amazing. Yo, his face looks filled in nice. He's got this glow about him. His hands are snapping. Hey, 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 hey. Yo, Devin looks great. Bro, he's looking like a man, bro. Yo, his shoulders is right. Not too like cut up, like a muscle build. He looks good. And I was like, wow, how amazing a night can how one night can do for you, from cutting weight. But when you're at this level and you got the best nutritionists, the best cooks, they know exactly what they're doing. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure Snap came by and gave him a little package. Yeah, nah. Uh, um, After this fight here, it's a world title fight, WBC. They draw blood from you. Back in the locker room, they sit down, and the doctor's there. Inside the room, when you go after the fight, you can't disappear into a bathroom. Nah, they'll kick the door in. They'll straight up kick the door in. The dude, he'll force his way in. Yes, he will. He might not. I'm exaggerating by kicking the door in. He's gonna knock once. He's opening the door. You must stay where he is. Then the urine and they take the blood and shit. Boom, and then they leave, and then you can leave. The faster you do it, the faster you're able to take a shower if you want, and then go do the post-fight interview and everything. But uh, the remember, this is um, professional sports. There's rules and laws. You can't like disappear or anything. They take your gloves right after the fight, and they take your hand wraps and they inspect them to see if you any foul play. Then you go back, they draw blood from you, and then they take your urine. Then you're free to do whatever you want. And then, like tomorrow, whatever, the way these results are read real fast, is usually like within 24, 48 hours, you know your result. And if you don't get a phone call, you're good. Basically, if you don't get a phone call, you're good. You know what I'm saying? Everything is saying, and then you can always ask for your results or whatever, and then you go in front of the athletic board commission and they give you your suspension, whatever they deem how much damage you took. Depending on your fight, they can hand you out anywhere between, I don't know, 30 day suspension to a 6 month suspension, like that. They gave Ryan Garcia 6 months after Tank Davis knocked him out with a body shot. He complained that his ribs were broken going into that fight. And because he said that, your ribs are 6 months. Yeah. They just suspended Sebastian the Towering Fundora to September, in fact. Yeah. And these rules are placed to protect the fighters from themselves. Some fighters need the money or whatever, and they took a bad beating, and they'll take another fight within 2 months or a month. they'll be right back in the ring. And to defend themselves because, you know, families have said that their fighters have suffered, damage, memory loss, things like that. So that's why the athletic board commission always, after your fight, they check on you and make sure that, yeah. But Barboza, he's got a tough fight here, man. I knew this was going to be a tough fight. I knew it. I was like, let me. I was just gonna log in on the Devin Haney fight. I know not a lot of people probably would have logged in and watched it. To each his own. But I cover boxing, so I have to cover everything. And that's what I'm gonna do. Um, I believe Devin Haney, man. We're gonna see him for years to come. He's still 25 years old. Ryan Garcia is 25 years old. You know, um, what's Devin Haney's 30 fights and 15 knockouts. He's undefeated. Ryan Garcia, uh, uh, he's 24, 1 and 20. Yeah, he's 20. Yeah, 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 yeah. And Ryan Garcia is also 25 years old. Ironically, Devin Haney has a 71, Ryan has a 70. So, and then on the height advantage, Ryan got the half inch back, where they have Devin Haney at 5'8" and Ryan Garcia at 5'8" and a half. Yeah. So I was like, he's got an inch in the arm, he's got an inch in the height. So those are the advantages right there. Okay, so this is the 10th round right here. We're gonna have ourselves a fight. Let me check on some of you guys, my friend. You are missing the. Yo, so send me one. If I'm missing it, you need to just send it over. You know what I mean? Carol Round one Sports Talk. Yeah. Salud, bro. What's up, people? Listen, they're 3-3 in the amateurs, but let's just get this right. I think their last fight was like at what? 11 years old, 13 years old? That was their last fight at that age. Devin Haney, by 17 years old, 16 years old, he was already in Mexico. He was already fighting in Tijuana bars. The reason why he started out there is because it was illegal to fight in the United States at that age. But his father wanted him to go pro already. He felt that his son was ready and that experience of putting up, you know, actually at the time, Devin Haney was trying to like teach the young man a lesson. He's like, you think you built like this, son? You think you want this life? Then get in that ring and fight this guy, right? Devin beats him up. He's like, damn. All right, well then get in the ring and beat up this. Damn, Devin beats him up. All right, so you about this? This is what you want? Takes it to the other, beats the guy up. Okay, okay, you know what I mean? Kind of like Terrence Crawford's mom. But Terrence Crawford's mom she was, she's a tough lady. That's one tough lady, man. From the little bit that I know about her and some of the videos I've seen, right? And the way I hear Terrence Crawford talk about her, like she would literally pay kids $10 in the neighborhood if they would just beat up Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford would never want to lose one of those fights because he was like, my mom ain't giving you $10. And no one ever got that 10. But like, yo, like that's what keeps Terrence like sharp. He always wants to impress mama, you know? And mama ain't easily impressed at all. You know what I mean? So, yo, he's just like yeah, I find that ironic, man. Like, that's her baby, Terrence. You know what I'm saying? Terrence just mama's boy, a tough one too. He's the toughest mama boy I ever seen. Yeah, man. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? She pushed him to be the man he is, you know? And he, if that's what thrived him to be this successful, then she did her job. Yo, hats off to you. Salute. You know what I mean? You raised an amazing fighter. Amazing man. Terrence Crawford, man. And Terrence Crawford right now, it's official. He is fighting Israel, and the fight will be in Las Vegas. That's official. So will be for the WBA 154-pound title. Israel has 10, 1, and 7. Not a real crazy record, but don't let that fool you. He's a worthy opponent. He is the champion. This will be a special moment for Terrence Crawford. Why? It would be his fourth weight division. He's gonna tie the Japanese superstar. So that's gonna be like big. So like that'll knock off one of the notches that the Japanese superstar has on him. I know that and I believe the Japanese superstar is gonna move up, right? So it's just a matter of time. But until he does it, I can't give him credit for anything he hasn't done. So they would be tied if Terrence Crawford pulls that off until he actually fights somewhere else and wins another belt. So that'll be good. But interesting enough, look at this. Let's think about this. Terrence Crawford wins that belt. That's his fourth weight division. But if he can manage to strip Sebastian Fundora and make that a unification fight, because that's not still off the table. I'm pretty sure behind the scenes they're trying to do this. If they do that and Terrence Crawford wins that fight, he'll have two belts. He's only two belts away from being the first man in boxing history to unify all four belts in three separate weight divisions. You think at that point, if he wins those two belts, he ain't gonna go for the last two on the tail end of his career? He can do it, bro. Terrence Crawford can do it. And I hope that they don't get in his way. If he has the skills to do it, and the men that have those belts, come on, man, fight him. Let's see if he's really that dude. Give him the opportunity, damn it. Let Terrence Crawford prove to you guys he is him, you know? So I would like to see that. They're calling the winner here. Arnold Barboza Jr. won. Okay. That's the only reason why I would interrupt just to announce the winner. But yeah, man, I think Terrence Crawford, he wins two of those belts. Even if he wins one, I think he's crazy enough to try to go for it. You know what I mean? I definitely think so. But that fight is official. It's going down in Las Vegas. It's already in. They've already announced that. You know what I mean? So, that's his next opponent at 154. So that's where Terrence Crawford's going. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but this morning on Fight Hub TV, if you want to check out these interviews, Jerron Boots Ennis was interviewed, and he didn't hint around. He said he's moving up to 154, and he's going up. He sees opportunity up there, and it's his time. Yeah, but also, behind the scenes from that, I also investigated. They doubled down on it. Not only did he say he's not going to vacate his belt at 147. No, he's not. He said he's going to play around in both divisions and try to be a champion and currently in both divisions and be the kind of fighter that can pull it off. And I was like, are you serious? Like, well, let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yo, it's crazy, right? So Jerron Busmanis, out of his own mouth, said this. This is not third party, nothing. I literally watched him say it. Okay. Then I'm like, okay, right? That's going to make the 154-pound division just that much more interesting. And with the return of Jermel Charlo, because I know he's out having problems, but at some point I see him returning. At some point, he's going to jump back in there. you know, um, Sebastian Fundora is, his what he's barking now is that Tim Tszyu gave him a shot and that he deserves a rematch. and that he wants to fight it running back with Tim Zoo. So Terrence Crawford's taking this. Allegedly, they already have it penciled in for Terrence Crawford to fight Sebastian Fundora right after the Isaac fight. Yeah. It's already they're saying they already worked out that deal. Now, I told my brother, I said, wait a minute. If what if Terrence Crawford loses? There's that possibility. You can't rule that out. If he loses, he doesn't get that fight with Sebastian Fundora, right? I don't think he gets that fight. I think that changes shit. I mean, you know, no one sees him losing, but he is going to be going into that fight at 37 years old. And sometimes we watch that moment when a fighter ages is basically overnight. From his last fight to the next fight, he's just not the same. We've seen that happen. I hope it doesn't happen with Terrence Crawford. I hope he has a beautiful 5 more years. I don't care. But as long as that he can compete at the top level and not get hurt, I would not, once I see that he's no longer there, I would like him to hang it up. But if he's able to beat the guys, like, why stop then? If you don't see any decline in his fighting, then let him fight. I believe let him fight. You know what I mean? So, uh, or rather, Barboza, we just saw Barboza fight right now, and Barboza didn't get rid of that guy. You know what I'm saying? So, like, um, nah. I even seen Ryan Garcia get rid of those style fighters such as Barboza. Luke Campbell was a great opponent. Yo, when Ryan Garcia hit Luke Campbell, it looked like he shut off his motherboard. He went to the rope like this and he started like shaking. You guys seen that? Yo, he was hurt, right? And Tank Davis said some interesting shit. Tank Davis was like, yo, he was in that interview. You can go look at it. It's on YouTube, right? I forget who the guy was that interviewed him. I would have told you. But he tells him, yo, who's the strongest puncher you ever been in the ring with? King Davis is like, yo, quiet as cat. Like, he's like looking at, he didn't say quiet as cat, but he's looking at him. He's like, yo, Ryan Garcia hits different. He said, yo, when he hit me, he said, so Ryan Garcia is the strongest puncher you've ever been in the ring with? Tank Davis said, facts. He's the strongest puncher. And if Tank Davis, which is the strongest puncher, one of, if not one, two, or three, the strongest puncher in boxing right now, that's what it took to beat Ryan. That's what kind of puncher it took to beat Ryan. And that puncher is saying, bro, I ain't never been hit harder. He said Ryan got deceiving power. And even when you fight a guy 6 times in the amateur, you know, the fact that you guys know each other. But just like if you've ever had an older brother or somebody that used to pick on you and been around with you since you were a kid, when you get to that moment, when you look them in the eye and you go, yo, I'm not a kid anymore. I am not a kid anymore. They are not kids anymore. They don't have, listen, you might have that comfortability or that familiarity of a fighter. It can go two ways. You can underestimate that guy and think he's still that little kid fighter, or, you know, you can respect it and everything, feel the fighter out, but show him what you also learned. You know, the one thing I do like about Ryan Garcia in all the videos leading into this fight is that his chin's been tucked in everything I've looked for. Yeah. So, you know, I like it. I like it. I like it. It means he's working on some things, you know? So, Yeah, listen, Javante Davis, mind you, who he is, right? Tank Davis is arguably probably the third strongest puncher in all of boxing out of all the boxers in the world. That's saying a lot. You're talking 18,000 people more. It's fucking crazy. So, and that's what it took to beat Ryan. And you're going up against a guy that has a 43% knockout ratio. Ryan Garcia has an 83% knockout ratio. 83% knockout ratio. Okay, the guys he fought, So when you fight those kind of guys, are you supposed to knock them out? So what did he do? He knocked them out. So I mean, he's got an 83% knockout ratio. I don't think I think Ryan Garcia's camp needed to teach this boy how to cut off the ring. And I think that should be one of the key weapons that Ryan Garcia should have had focus on in his camp. If you know that he has a possibility that he may not stand in front of the ring with you, then what do you think he was going to do? You better be prepared to have trained. And we're going to see if all these theatrics, all these in the club drinking a beer on stage, and I'm telling you, does he want you to see what you think you're seeing? Was there beer in that bottle or was there water in that bottle? Because I'm on the case. I've seen things like this before. Sleight of hands. Watch here, not over here. You know what I'm saying? You come miss weight. No, you're betting on the fact that you're going to be better. I'm hydrated in this fight. And I think that little thing about, yeah, Tank Davis did dehydrate him. But no matter what about your boxing? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know you probably weren't able to pull it off to the best. That's what you're claiming. You know what I mean? But I've talked about this. At some point, boxers just click and they just get it. And I think that hopefully Ryan Garcia finally gets it, because he's dealing with a sharp Devin Haney that's learning as well with every fighter as well, getting better. He did have some good experience and was very pushed to the limit by Loma when he was fighting that kind of competition. That's what you needed. You needed that kind of fight. He went in, that was a no brainer with Regis Progress. He had the title. He had to go get that first. His first title defense is Ryan Garcia, and many people have questioned that. They have questioned the fact that if this was a waste of his time, is Ryan Garcia going to really be that opponent? Ryan Garcia pushed himself into a corner and where that he missed weight and he's betting on the fact that he's going to come in better replenished, stronger, bigger, and be the bigger puncher in this fight. Devin Haney's going to have to nullify his jab, watch that check hook, and score, move in, move out, 2, 3 punch combination, and he's gone. Sometimes it's just going to be a one punch sequence. It's pretty much going to be that. But I think Devin Haney is prepared that if Ryan Garcia wobbles in front of him, he's going to try to show his ass. I mean, there's opportunities in every exchange in boxing. And whenever there's a punch thrown, there's an opportunity to get countered. It's just up to the person to throw that. You know what I'm saying? Happy 420 to you guys out there as well. You see what I'm saying? I got the smoker's jacket on. I'm on the case. I'm covering this. I work for the Massachusetts Round One Sports Talk Times. Okay? and I'm reporting the fight here at Round One Sports Talk. All right, I'm a reporter and I'm on the case. Ryan Garcia, locker room. Both fighters are looking amazing. Did you hear me? Amazing. All right, all right. Listen, guys,
Good news, everyone.
we have ourselves a fight. Where's the crown at? Where's the crown? Yo, if he wins, they're gonna put that crown on him, I think. Woo, this will get crazy. Yo, I said if he wins, he's gonna put on the crown and get on a spaceship. He's gonna lose his mind. You know how much money they paying Devin to wear that chain? And they paid for the chain. All he has to do is wear it. Right. He's about to transform on Ryan Garcia's ass. He's about to. Yo, listen. He's going to turn into a beast. He looks focused. Wow, he looks focused. He looks great. His cheeks feel look good. He has a glow. Woo! Devin Haney looks great. Let's get it. I know that I know the WBC is pissed. Everybody's not happy that he missed weight like that. The WBC's been trying to put that belt around that kid's waist. He's just fucking hard to work with, man. He doesn't see his opportunities. And then when they give him his opportunities, he accuses them of like, I don't want it this way. Like, kid, what's wrong with you? In this game, sometimes you gotta work with where to get, and then when you get there and you got the voice, then you can make some changes. But you gotta get there first. You gotta play the system, man, and get in position where that now you got a little say. And then you get a little bit more, a little bit more control, and then probably break off and do your own thing, you know? But you can't, they trying to open doors for you and you're like, no, you know what? I don't deserve it. Like on some dumb shit, you know? Look at Clarissa Shield looking good. Hmm? Look what that money do for you. Give me my little Hershey kisses. uh, Sean Porter was a dog, man. He was one of the little guys that like he pulled it off. He won the fights he needed to fight, man. He was explosive, you know. I used to think that he was gonna get knocked out a lot, but he would pull it off, man. He was in your face, relentless. He was like a little bully in there. He would try to like really take the fight out of the fighter. David Haney's talking. He looks good. He looks good. His cheeks look good. Everything. That I like to see that. His eyes look good. He is still blinking an awful lot. Hmm. Hmm. You guys do realize that they kept him, even though they weighed in the morning, they still did like that press conference weigh in where they get on stage and Ryan still had his pants on and he had his pants and sneakers on. You notice that they had that on. They didn't strip down naked because they had weighed in earlier. They had already knew the results. They didn't tell no one the results. And then out there they tell the results, and that's why Oscar just can't caught wind of it. So they supposed to keep that like that, right? Okay. Look at Ryan. Ryan looking huge. Huge. Damn, Ryan looks big as shit. Yo, Ryan's like 168. Man, he like 170. Is he is he fighting Terrence Crawford at 154? Jesus Christ. Ryan looks big. Yo, I told you, putting that thing inside of Ryan Garcia's head that he's a quitter will cause Ryan Garcia to stay in there and take a lot more damage because he doesn't want to quit if it turned out to be one of those kind of fights. You know what I mean? Just to prove he's not gonna quit. You know what I mean? And it could cause him to take a massive ass whooping, of his stubbornness. And I hope that his corner pays attention to him and loves him enough that if it turns out to be that kind of fight, respectfully, save your fighter if you have to step in, you know? So, what a Here we go. Ring in brother Barney Blade Circus. Ring by Ryan Garcia comes and enters the ring first. Isn't he the A side? I think he lost status by missing weight. Hmm. I wonder. Here we go. Happy 420, everybody. Oh shit, they throwing the crown on. Look at that motherfucking crowd. Tiffany Bay. I said it's ballers. Baller status. I can't lie. He's on some motherfucking pimp. I know what he feels like. All right? All business. Listen. Yeah. I don't know you guys see my brothers, Blues Brothers. If you see them, let them know that I'm looking for them. All right, just let them know. Yo, Ryan Garcia had a Myra band playing in the locker room. That's some gangster shit right there. Mariachi band. That was some gangster shit right there. Homeboy said, it reminds me of the Titanic when they was playing while the ship was going down. Yo, that's cold. That's cold. That was as cold as that motherfucking crown is. They was like, yo, you can wear it to the ring, take it off, and give it back to the guy. That shit costs a lot of money. If he wins, they putting that bitch back on him. But they gotta watch out. He gonna be jumping around crazy. Damn, if he wins, man, just knowing the fact that he should have won the belt later on, sacrificing your queen, like we talked about this. I feel like that's what Devin Haney, I mean, Ryan Garcia did, like in a chess match. He sacrificed his queen, to put himself in position for checkmate. And he sacrificed the belt to make sure that he's at his top peak for this fight. And Devin Haney is on some world class shit. His coach, strength conditioning people, they know what they're doing, and it looks like they brought Devin Haney back from the dead. Fucking, he looked fucked up yesterday. I gotta admit on that weigh-in, and I was concerned. But it looks like Devin Haney looks amazing now. Let's see if his body's fully hydrated. I started noticing he was still blinking a lot. And remember what I said. Your brain is the last organ to receive water. It's the first organ to lose all its water. Remember that. So when you're cutting weight, they had him up till 2, 3 o'clock before he was allowed to drink or eat. So that window of 36 hours was even shorter to this fight. They know all of this. They know all this. These are these tactics. Devin Haney looks good. But Ryan Garcia, let me see what they look like when they get in front of in front. When they're in front of each other like this, then I'll really, get to know. You know what I mean? But let me check it out. Watch. That's a nice fucking belt, though. It's a nice fucking belt, though. Yo, they shit they do, but you gotta admit, man, you win a WBC, hmm, that's gonna open big money fights for you. You just gotta walk through that door. You gotta win the fights. You gotta put yourself. You know, they do back certain fighters, but they're backing killers. You know what I mean? They understand styles make fights in certain situations, and they might have a killer, and they might see that, and there's an avoided situation. But Devin Haney looks amazing. Looks good, but I don't know if it's the camera angle. He just doesn't look as big as Ryan Garcia to me. Yeah, I haven't seen him next. They haven't got in the ring yet, but so far, Ryan, he's got this big sweater on though. So let's get out of the sweater, bro. They could be deceiving because that sweater could be like a 7X, you know, which it looks like it is. So nice. That's a world champion right there. No matter what, that's a world champion. Men like that keep our sport alive. And whoever your favorite fighter is, men like this is what give him the opportunity to be great because of men like this. Okay? So if we respect boxing, we want to see what's going on in this weight division. Doesn't matter if you don't have a horse in this race. I don't have a horse in this race. I don't care who wins in this fight. Actually, you guys know that. I cover boxing. I'm just watching it to give you my my opinion and my analysis about the fight and how I saw it go down and break down some of the keys to victories for both fighters and defeat. So I really don't got a horse in the race, but I'm intrigued. Always intrigued because I enjoy a good fight. And here we are. Here we are. It seems like we're gonna have a good fight on our hands. Or is Ryan Garcia going to be backing up and trying to call him to the center of the ring and trying to accuse him of being bored? And Devin Haney's going to have to like stay disciplined and then the crowd's going to boo and he's going to be trying to blame it on Devin Haney type shit. We've seen that. Let's see if the both men are just really there to fight. Did Ryan Garcia only bet on him standing in front of him? Or is he prepared to actually box him too? Because there's boxing to this. Ryan Garcia can box. I'm interested. Ryan looks big. David still hasn't taken off the sweater. He looked at his father with that look like, look how big Ryan looks. Ryan looks big as shit. And it's like he wanted him to know. He was he couldn't wait to take that robe off. Devin still got his sweater on. Like, yo, look at the ring card girl peeping Ryan. Oh, Ryan. 24, 1 and 20. Now let's see if his training holds up. It's one thing to have a plan, but it's also one thing to execute. He's going to have to execute his plan, you know. Yo, let's get the likes up in here. Oh, Devin Haney takes off his shirt and he looks skinnivities like Skeletor. Yo, he does not look like the size of Ryan Garcia. He looks fast, though. That's what he looks. He looks fast. Ryan Garcia might have banked everything on trying to be so big, he might not be so fast. It might take away some of his speed. Devin Haney looks like he's prepared to whoop his ass all night. He looks like he's in that kind of shape. He going 12 rounds. Let's find out. Here we go. I can't wait. Here we go. Ding ding. He met him in the middle of the ring. He jumped out. Oh, Garcia look nice, nice little jab. Ryan Garcia's here to fight. He's cutting the ring off good. Good defense. Okay. Nice. Oh, Devin Haney! Oh my God, Devin Haney's hurt. I told you guys. He's putting it all on the fact that he's just a bigger hitting him in the back of the head. That's not good. Watch it, guys. Come on, ref. Devin Haney is really hurt. He's staying poised and everything. Ryan Garcia looks like a better fighter, like it all clicked. Oh, that speed is quick. That power is real. He's patient too. He looks good. Ryan Garcia staying disciplined like a motherfucker, bro. Good body shot, Devin. That's that stabbing body shot I was talking about. That's that stabbing body shot. Ryan Garcia is confident like a motherfucker right now. He's being just patient enough. He's setting up Devin Haney. He's going to hit Devin Haney with a check hook that's going to sit him down for the first time in his career. He's about to sit Devin Haney down. What? Ryan Garcia stepping back. He shot some punches off. He's taking a little rest right here. He knows he's already the stronger man. He tried it right there, that check hook. Had it landed, yo, that's big for Garcia. He won that round. According to the way the judges are scoring the fight. According to the way the judges are scoring the fight nowadays, it's not really punches landed. It's effective punching. And what the effect it had on that fighter. It's clear that Ryan Garcia's punches were more effective than Devin Haney's punches. Oh, wow. Wow. He curved it. Ryan Garcia just didn't throw it out there like he normally did. He curved it and he caught him. Did you see how the window was open there? He's just bigger. He's betting on that fact, man. Yo, I told you guys. I told you guys he's gonna try to go through Devin Haney's power, and I believe that Ryan Garcia is the bigger puncher. He's prepared to go on the 12 rounds, Ryan. Both men are still taking data, seeing what they can get away with. The fight will really break out in the fourth round. Ryan Garcia just has to stay focused to the game plan. What he was doing was working. You know, Ryan's really showing he's on this level. You know what I mean? He's showing he's for real. All the criticism that he stood coming into this fight, that he wasn't on Devin Haney's boxing level, that ooh, now Devin Haney's coming alive. Devin Haney's starting to loosen up. But I expected this. This is what I was talking about. Ryan Garcia is going to try to go through Devin Haney's punches and weather his storm to get his bigger punches in. By the eighth, ninth round, have Devin Haney nice softened up. You know, I expect Devin Haney to hit him, but I expect Ryan Garcia to be strong enough to take it. Yeah, he definitely looks like the bigger man in the ring there here tonight. Ryan, by far. His back looks bigger, everything. He's really making Devin Haney look little. Yeah, he's got that check hook to the body too. Devin Haney has his hands real low, prepared. Like he's not gonna raise his hand. He's just gonna bend his knees to defend both. But that right arm is glued to his side. He's not gonna give Ryan Garcia that check hook to the body. That's the kind of punch that can end the night for Devin Haney. As you can see, he's got it glued right there to the he ain't moving that arm. Ryan's doing real good. He looks fresh, everything. He's not breathing heavy. He looks well trained. Honestly, he looks well trained. Because of the fact he's the bigger man and the bigger puncher, what you're gonna witness is you're gonna think skill for skill, he's on Devin Haney's level. But these kind of punches are keeping Devin Haney hesitant from normally doing what he normally does. So since he can't really open up because Devin realizes, yo, this dude hits hard. You know what I mean? Where it's gonna make it look kind of like Ryan's like better skilled, but it's Devin's just smaller, and you can see how much smaller. Yeah, Ryan looks huge in there against him. He didn't want to dehydrate his body. He wanted to make sure that he can withstand whatever Devin has all night. Wow, Garcia's punching strong. Devin got to watch out. He's Ryan Garcia's a live dog. Don't underestimate him, son. Devin, it's time to. This is the fight. He's him. Devin, you're gonna have to box, son. Get on your toes, in, out. Work your jab. Work your jab. Yup. Give him something. Don't stop letting him come in forward. At least give him one something. What are you setting up? Don't clinch so much. He's just gonna put his body weight on you. Ooh, what a punch to the body by Devin Haney. That's frustration right there. Hmm. Come on, Ryan. Stop lowering your hands like that. Notice when they clinch, he lowers his hands. He's staying good to the D. Good little jab there from Devin. Ooh, Devin's got that little lunging check leg little hook with the left. Come on, come on. Yeah, baby. He shouldn't have had. fuck up. Mm. Oh, those punch shots behind the head hurt. Ooh, nice shot by Devin Haney. What's up, Rob? Much love, baby. Ryan gotta stop this. All this like clinching like this now. He's gotta stick to the plan. He was fighting good. He got caught because he got sloppy. Believe in your training kid. Nice, nice, Ryan. Mm, nice, nice. This is the fourth round. Come on. Devin Haney's going down to the body pretty good. And he seems to be the one that is going forward. He's letting his hands go now. What's this headlock shit that fucking Ryan keeps doing? He's like putting all his weight on him. Oh, he's got that leaping. Yeah, Ryan's trying to hide behind that left shoulder too much. He doesn't have no offense coming out. He's holding on. Yo, is he starting to fatigue? Ooh, nice 1-2 over the top. But he keeps grabbing him after it. Why is he doing this? Philly show, whatever he's doing. Oh no, Ryan's technique is falling by the wayside. He's starting to fall apart. And this is where Devin Haney starts to come alive. Yeah. Don't throw it so hard, Ryan. Just try to touch him. Just jab, Ryan. Just, yeah. Bouncing on his toes good, but Ryan Garcia has to, like, maybe he's preserving for the close of the fight. I don't know. He definitely took that round off. I tell you that much. He took that round off. Happy 420, gentlemen. Please give the video a like. Yeah, when he did that in the Deoite fight, everybody criticized him for doing that. Whatever. I'm not going to even insult the great Mayweather and the Mayweather Philly shell because he reinvented it. and then you have the Philly shell defense. Then there's the Mayweather Philly shell defense. You know, I don't know what the Ryan Garcia Philly shell defense it is. I guess you use your back. I'm not sure. Ryan Garcia has to show Devin Haney that he's not going to allow him to do everything. He was doing the right thing in the beginning. Just remember what you were doing. Do exactly that, Ryan. I don't know. I think he fell in love with the big shot and he's just trying to land the big shot. He just abandoned boxing. What's up with just snapping your jab out there? He just stops. He's just thinking of like a big punch. Devin Haney's on the attack, but he's trying to attack smart. He's trying to get, Ryan to open up a little and do something stupid. But every time he throws that one thing over top, Devin Haney ducks down and Ryan grabs him in the headlock. Oh, that was a nice counter right there by Devin Haney. Good step back, rolled his shoulder, came over the top with the right. Mm. Haney is pushing Ryan back. He's stalking Ryan. He's showing forward aggression in the fight. He could be stealing these rounds from Ryan. Ryan can't be letting these rounds just slip away like this. He had an amazing start, but he was going to have to be able to sustain it. I think Ryan Garcia is just waiting for the like one moment. I mean, whether it comes or not, but it's also a risk. He doesn't have any offense. When's the last time he threw a punch? Oh my God. Right on cue. Ryan Garcia is diverting right back to his old fighting ways. Yeah, Haney definitely looks more confident right now. He's got him going backwards. I think Haney sees that he's starting to fade a little and he's starting to preserve energy. So David Haney is definitely hopping on this opportunity, these moments to steal these rounds. If Ryan Garcia is willing to give him these rounds, Devin Haney needs to be willing to take them. You know what I mean? Because obviously, Ryan Garcia's punch count in that round is going to be very low. And statistic wise, what did he land? Um, the judges saw the entire time Devin Haney was pushing him back. On that alone, Devin Haney's going to win that round. Whether or not Ryan Garcia thinks he's not going to go to the later rounds, this is seeming to be played out. I've seen this story before. I've seen this kind of Ryan Garcia in the ring, and you know, I'm not sure if he's also gambling on the fact to try to like, get him into the middle rounds and see if he could get Devin Haney tired or something. I'm not sure because I don't think that's gonna work. Devin Haney's ready to go 12 rounds. All his last few fights have been nothing but 12-round fights. That's nothing for him. I don't think you're gonna want to wait until Devin Haney gets tired. Devin Haney really coming out swinging right now. That is, oh my goodness, nice, nice. Oh, Garcia, Garcia came up, and he took those rounds off, and he came for that ass, boy. Mm. Mhm. Woo. Oh. Oh. He keeps popping with that low body shot punch on the break. Ryan Garcia, don't let that distract you. Come on, Ryan. Ooh, ooh. He's grabbing the back of the head. You can't grab the back of the head, Ryan. Yeah, Garcia's just turning his back. He's showing him that he's like letting him, enticing him to come in. Ryan should just straight punch him right when he comes in, setting him up with that thing one time. He thinks he's just gonna shell up and punch right over the top. Like when he see one of them times when he shells up, Devin Haney just comes right in. Yo, just go to shut up and a quick shot. He'll catch him. Take what he gives you. Good that he's on his toes, but if you see that Devin Haney starts to come in, be ready to give him some action sometimes coming in. Don't let him in the front door. Don't shell up and let him know that the minute he shells up like that, he nice, nice, Ryan, nice, nice round for Garcia. I give that round to Garcia. Nice. Yeah, he can't cover up like that. Seventh round. Mhm. Oh, God, Haney! No way! No way! No way! What? Ryan, what are you doing? Come on, Ryan Garcia. shit. Holy shit. Holy shit, guys. I told you guys. Wait to see Ryan Garcia do it and be able to punch through Devin Haney's punches. Seventh, eighth round, soften him up. Ryan Garcia put everything into the stock. I said, be prepared this year to watch your favorite fighter lose. I was sitting here telling you guys that I was watching this. When I saw Ryan Garcia pull that move, is when I started to change up on my. Devin Haney went down for the first time in his career. I said, be prepared to watch Devin Haney go down for the first time in his career. Devin Haney just went down for the first time in his career. You heard it here first at Round One Sports Talk. Did I not say all of this? Did I not say all of this? Boom. Ryan Garcia knew. He was familiar with Devin Haney, how small, what damn. And he hit him like that because of the fact of all the time on the break, Devin Haney was hitting him in the stomach. And he got frustrated and hit him in the face, and they took a point from it. So that actually evened that round out. So that took away that knockdown, to tell you the truth. That erased the knockdown. But he still won the round, I think. Yo, Devin Haney's hurt bad. He's just stunned. Oh, shit. Damn. Devin Haney's in trouble. Hold on, my brother's calling me. That means this is over with. No conference. Wow, this is amazing. The fuck is Ryan doing? He's got Devin Haney in all kinds of trouble. I don't think Devin Haney got enough in his punch. I mean, it could. Yeah, and the fact that he fucking punched him like that and it took away that point. Ryan Garcia has that eraser still in his hand. He's got that eraser in his hand. And he's starting to erase a lot of shit as the rounds go on. Have him nice softened up. This is an amazing fight. It turned out to be a better fight than a lot of people expected. Not here at Round One Sports Talk. At Round One Sports Talk, we called this. And if Mattia catches him, and they saying that that's why you guys are seeing firsthand how little Devin Haney is to the real 140 pounders and how big these other guys are to little ass Devin Haney. Yeah, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? What if it was Matias in that ring there tonight with Devin Haney? Would he still be around? Yo, he would have closed the show. Ryan Garcia is now nearly putting the kind of pressure that a boxer like Matias would put on Devin Haney. And he's gonna just because what's keeping Devin Haney in this fight is the breaks that Ryan Garcia is taking. Had it not been for these breaks, I think this fight could have been over a little while ago. A little bit more pressure. Devin Haney was out on his feet. He knows he can hurt him. Damn, Devin Haney went down for the first time in his career. I told you Devin Haney was still getting acclimated to this division, and he wasn't, you know, fighting guys this big. He keeps wrapping his head. I tell you what, my brother Angel and Oscar can tell you firsthand. This is exactly what I said to them was going to happen in this fight. So far, I called this fight pretty good. I saw this coming right here. I knew that that's what he was banking on. I knew it. Devin Haney kept his sweater on the entire time. He was covered up. He knew he was smaller. He killed himself to make this weight and got all the way down. When they meet again, hey, Devin Haney's going to be bigger. See all these breaks, Garcia, in between? There would be none of that with Subriel Matias. It would just be right now. There would just be an onslaught of bam. You guys know it. It wouldn't be look at all this space in between them right now like this. And you mean to tell me that Subriel Matias is scared of who? Why would Subriel Matias be scared of who? Oh, what an uppercut. Wow, Devin Haney got caught there. Ryan's getting slicker with his punches. Yeah, you wake up that monster, Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia get mad. He turn on that monster like Luke Campbell, wake him up. Ryan Garcia's taking the round off. You want to mess around, he's going to wake up on you. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. New York, New York, New York. Hey. Yo, Ryan's telling Devin Haney.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Yo, He said,
Surprise, motherfucker. Hell yeah. Wow, is very nice. I feel good.
"Yo, I think Ryan Garcia winning this fight." 3 rounds left. Yo, and to tell you the truth, Devin Haney was down a lot more in this fight when they didn't call a lot of these knockdowns. Devin Haney was knocked down. I can guarantee you at least two of those knockdowns, even though, he was stumbling or whatever, he got hit with, oh my God, he got dropped again. Ryan Garcia is putting it on Devin Haney. Oh my God, I told you guys. I told you guys. He wanted to hit him again. He did. Wow. This is a stall tactic by the referee to give more time to Devin Haney to clear his mind. Ryan just shelves up, waits for his moments. Oh my God, Ryan won this fight so far, bro. Jesus, bro, he's been down. Devin Haney's still fighting him. It's 2 knockdowns. Yeah, right. Ryan Garcia dropped this dude like 4 or 5 times in his fight, bro. Legit. Legit, bro. Oh shit! I told y'all. Look at all the skill David Haney has. All the skill. Ryan Garcia's power nullified all that. You're not seeing that quick, sharp, in and out Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia, one punch at a time, changed this fight. Devin Haney is on his feet. His father is panicking in the corner right now. Bill Haney is seeing a sight he's never witnessed before in his life. And he is concerned just like all of us are concerned right now. Devin Haney is about to lose the WBC Championship of the World, and Ryan Garcia, for not coming in 3 pounds, he could be the champion right now. Devin Haney is in a lot of trouble, son. He's bleeding. Bill is feeding him instructions. Devin Haney's never been in this situation like this. Knockdown number 2, my ass. It's like knockdown number 5. Wow. Wow. What is Ryan doing? Don't turn your back, Ryan. Wow. It's just power is just too much for Devin Haney. It's just too much. His power is just too much. He's got Devin Haney busted up. All Devin Haney's skill went out the window. He couldn't there was nothing he can do but the much bigger man that didn't make weight, that banked on it, just like I said, just like I called it. I said Ryan Garcia was gonna be able to walk through Devin Haney's power and hit him with his shots. And until that happened, and I saw that, and I told you guys, don't think that he was drinking a beer on top of that stage. He got you seeing what softened Devin Haney right up. Oh my God! Epic proportion, a disaster, epic proportion. Ryan Garcia really showed up tonight. This is insane. This is insane. Ryan Garcia, stay focused. Stay focused, kid. Stay focused. This is a massacre. Every time he hits Devin Haney, I told you guys, Tank Davis said he hits different. Tank Davis said he was the hardest puncher he's ever been hit by. I told you guys, when a man like that is a big puncher, and the reason why he can say that is because he beat Ryan, right? And I told you guys, bro. Listen, man. Man, look, I said it. Tank Davis said it. Ryan Garcia was the hardest puncher he ever got hit by. He hit different, he said. Jesus Christ, he snapped Ryan Devin Haney's. He can't believe he's on the floor. Devin Haney can't believe this shit is happening. Yo, he's so battered and beat. He can barely move. Yeah, he's about to stop Devin Haney. Jesus Christ. Devin Haney's getting beat, bro. Bad. Ryan Garcia looks fresh. To tell you the truth, all Ryan Garcia's got to do is just hold him this round. He's got two 8 rounds they gave him. Three 8 rounds. No, he's whooping Devin Haney's ass. He's so battered he can't get nothing off. Amazing performance from Ryan Garcia. He left the world stunned. I have video, proof, and receipts that I called this. Ryan Garcia is not knocking out Devin Haney because he's his old friend. I think He's not beating him up too bad. He feels a little bad for him, I guess. But if you piss him off, he's gonna drop him. Oh my God! Look at the side of Devin Haney's face. It's black and blue. Oh my God! Devin Haney's about to get stopped. He's about to get stopped, bro. Yo, Devin Haney's outgunned. He just outgunned. When he got hit with that first big shot, I don't think he ever recovered well. He's just a smaller guy. Look how much smaller Devin Haney is from Ryan Garcia. They're saying Devin Haney's 5'8". This nigga's 5'6", bro. My man, I'm trying to tell you something. Ryan Garcia is not like just a half. Oh my God. Whenever Ryan Garcia decides to want to hit him, he moves him, man. Man, I feel bad for Devin Haney. Oh, he pulled it off. He pulled it off. He pulled it off. He's shining on him, showboating on him. He pulled it off. He pulled off the biggest upset of the year. And I told you my theme was be prepared for your to see your best fighter lose. Ryan Garcia just won that fight. He just won that fight, ladies and gentlemen. He dropped him 5 times in the fight. There's no way Ryan Garcia. But the sad thing is, he will not win the belt. But he will be first in line to fight for that vacant belt. I guarantee it. Jose, you know I called this fight. You guys, listen. I'm on the case. I told you guys I have receipts. You guys can go look up my last videos. I called this. I knew Ryan Garcia missed the weight for a reason. This was a strategy. He didn't want to be, and Devin Haney might have been a little bit more deplenished. He just humbled Devin Haney. He doesn't get the belt, but listen, he won the night. He pulled the biggest upset. Where does Devin Haney go from here? He looked that small against Ryan Garcia. So Brian Matias would have, I think, beat both the men, even though Ryan Garcia hits different. Tank Davis was right. Man, this was an amazing fight. It was an amazing night. I'm glad you guys tuned in. We talked about this fight. Wow, leave me your comments. Give me a second here. I got to say hello to the missus. Wow, they put that crown back on his head immediately. 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 Ryan Garcia was right, and his strategy was right. Yo, he won this fight clearly. Devin Haney was defeated. His O had to go. He lost this fight hands down, bro. Even. Ooh. King Ryan, he beat Devin Haney, bro. Devin Haney knows he got beat. I told you that crown was going to fall. I told you that crown was going to fall. He beat him. I told you he was going to beat him. Be prepared to see your best fighter lose. Damn, Devin Haney got humbled. Wow, he was just too much bigger for Devin Haney. Uh, Dane Davis tried to tell the world. Nobody was listening. He said when Ryan Garcia hit me, that was the hardest I've ever been hit. And everybody was like, "Oh, nah, that don't mean nothing. Oh, that don't mean nothing." That was an amazing performance. Ryan Garcia, in my eyes, is a world champion. I know that, he's not going to be a world champion, but he destroyed a world champion tonight. He belongs there. His style was effective. Devin Haney didn't do anything. He didn't get off shit. Yeah. Wow. I tell you one thing right now. Ryan Garcia just humbled Devin Haney. And I called this. Mhm. Yo, his brain just blew up, okay? His Oh, come on, just talk about the fight kid. We don't want to hear anything about the children. We'll see that later. He's gonna lose his mind. I told you guys, what if Ryan comes in and yeah, right. My condition wasn't my best. This is one of the biggest moments in your life, kids. Watch what you say. There's better things you can say, kid. Nope, you're not gonna get Matias versus Devin Haney now. Devin Haney might want to go back to 135 and get his belts back. That's what kind of ass whooping he just gave Devin Haney. He was just too strong for him. Let's run it back. Of course he wants to run it back. I can't believe it. Yo, Devin Haney's jaw might be broken. Wow, his face is battered. That's how hard Ryan Garcia hits him. And look how much weight Ryan Garcia had him because he didn't have to deplete himself. He paid that money to do that. And I think Ryan Garcia and everybody else, Oscar De La Hoya, he was 8-1 leading into this fight. If you put a big bet on Ryan Garcia, you were gonna walk away with a lot of money. Yeah. And that's not an ass whooping that Devin Haney like said, "Oh, let me volunteer for." Look how he Ryan Garcia legitimately beat him. Oh, he didn't make weight, so he's still the champion. So he didn't remain he didn't lose the belt neither. What? So Devin Haney's still the WBC champion? I guess that's in the rules of New York. He remains the champion. What's up, baby Wilfredo? What's up? Yo, did I not call this fight, guys? Let me get some likes up in here. Can we get the likes up, guys? Did I not call this fight? Did I not tell you? I got evidence. I got receipts. I can take all my videos, even my last one, and I try to tell you guys. Ryan Garcia missed that weight, but he looked big on stage. Devin Haney looked small, little. He's wearing a lot of big clothes. I was trying to tell y'all. I told you he's gonna be able to walk through Devin Haney's power. I told you. Tank Davis said Ryan Garcia hits different. I did my homework. I brought it all to you, and I called this fight before this all happened. Exact. Listen, I was trying to tell you, Matias wasn't ducking Devin Haney. Had that been Matias in there against Devin Haney tonight, Devin Haney 100% would have got knocked out tonight. That version of Devin Haney against any version of Matias, Matias would be too big for him. Matias is the size of Ryan. Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah, he does. Listen, man. Yeah. They almost try to steal the fight from fucking Ryan Garcia. Did you see the scorecard? And incredible. Incredible. They were prepared to steal it from him. Ryan Garcia beat the shit out of Devin Haney's, hands down. None of Devin Haney's skill, speed, nothing of that was a factor. After he had him hurt from that first check hook, Devin Haney never recovered. And to tell you the truth, they only got him dropping Devin Haney so many times in the fight. He dropped Devin Haney a lot more than in that fight. And that referee helped Devin Haney. Then taking a point from Ryan Garcia, giving Devin Haney enough time to recuperate. In that round, Devin Haney was probably the hurt he ever was in the whole fight. All Ryan had to do was step back and hit him. The referee separated him, gave Ryan a point deduction, him, walked him around the room to every judge. And while all this time, Devin Haney was catching a break. Had he not halted the action right there, Devin Haney was out. But that's interesting. No matter if he loses, Devin Haney remains champion. I don't think Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney needs to stay away from social media for the next few days. Yes, and the whole world just witnessed that. Ryan Garcia just shut up everyone. I said he was gonna lose his mind if yo, but get the spaceship ready, cause Ryan's coming. Yo, yeah, Jose, my brother's calling me now. He knows I'm gonna take this call. Round one sports talk. Yeah, Haney keeps the belt because under the New York state Nevada commission on what they signed or whatever, Haney just said it himself out of his own mouth. He said, I hope I run it back. No matter what, I remain the WBC champion. So he's going to remain the champion because Ryan got himself disqualified. But anyway, I'm live on the phone with you. And the reason why I will take this call because you are my blood brother. So listen, I know you're excited. Watch the show. I'll explain everything. All right. Fans, hey, they got my hotline. It is what it is. Ah, he made it look easy. Ryan Garcia was the way bigger puncher. He made it look extremely easy. And when I started to realize the move that Ryan made, that's why I talked about it. I knew that he was banking everything to become the much bigger of the puncher. But I did see that Ryan Garcia's training, he wasn't in the best of shape. Had Ryan Garcia been in the a little bit better shape, he would have got Devin Haney out of there. I was prepared also to see you know, Ryan Garcia finish him. I think he left Devin Haney around a little long, you know, um, and I think with a little bit more pressure, a little bit better in shape, he would have definitely got him out of there. So, fight fans, it was an amazing night of boxing. A lot of questions were answered. Ryan Garcia belongs here. And he got a lot of criticism, and a lot of people were saying that this was a waste of time, even including myself for Devin Haney, but he showed that he's here and when he wants to be serious. But now in in a good world, I hope this helps Ryan Garcia and shows him that if he gets serious, he belongs here. And he's this close from becoming world champion. He deserves to be world champion, but not under the rules that he came in 3 pounds overweight. I think he's starting to see, even with those 3 pounds, had he pushed to make it, he was going to beat Devin Haney regardless. And I bet behind the scenes, he know he did the right move, but like I said, it's like chess. He sacrificed his queen first, and Devin Haney thought he was going to win the game. Ryan Garcia had a plan the whole time, and he executed it. Kudos to him for, believing in himself. He was the one that was trying to tell the world, listen, I'm gonna rock Devin Haney. I'm trying to tell you. And Devin Haney was the one thinking that Ryan Garcia is not on his level. When in fact, I told you, just because stylistically a boxer can look a certain way, that doesn't mean the other guy can't fight. Styles make fights. And in this instant right here, it was power that played a factor in this fight. Ryan Garcia still didn't show elite boxing. That's not what won him the fight. Well, what won Ryan Garcia the fight was his power. Devin Haney never really recovered from them first shots, you know, and that's what I was talking about leading into the fight. I respected Tank Davis for coming out and telling, at least trying to tell the ones that would listen, the reason why I can be honest, because Tank Davis can walk away saying, I survived his shots. Not only did I survive Ryan Garcia's punches, but I was able to knock him out. You understand? You see? And now even a Ryan Garcia, potential Ryan Garcia Tank Davis fight, part part two, with a performance like that, what do you think Tank Davis would have did to Devin Haney? And he beat Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? You know, Devin Haney, I try to tell you guys. A lot of people were like, no, Devin Haney this. I said, remember that the way Devin Haney became champion, he got email one belt and he beat a guy for three. One guy for three. He didn't really fight anyone, and I was keeping it real, honest. I was telling you, you know. He did have that good fight against Lomachenko, but Lomachenko, a much smaller fighter than Ryan Garcia, pretty much gave Devin Haney everything he can handle. Devin Haney was, he fought him back and he secured the victory. But it was obvious from the moment Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney entered the ring tonight, the bigger man in that ring was Ryan Garcia. And that's what he was banking on. That's what I saw. He threw all his chips in the pot. And he knew at the end of the day, he can't take my punch. And once I catch Devin Haney couldn't take his punch. And that's what I mean about moving up just one weight division. You talk about fighters like Naoya Inoue, the Japanese superstar, and the way he's moving out through these divisions. It goes to show you Devin Haney didn't look that big tonight, did he? You see? When there's special men in this world, for God's sake, this guy came up from 108. He's at 122. That's actually five divisions, but he jumped over one. Devin Haney moved up one division. He fought Regis Progress, and he went up against Ryan Garcia. Did anyone see this coming? I know who did. That guy at Round One Sports Talk that told you. Yeah, that guy is good, isn't he? Can I get some likes up in here? Can you please hit the likes? Let's get this popping. Listen, listen. Ryan Garcia said,
Surprise, motherfucker. Hell yeah. Wow, it's very nice.
Ryan Garcia said,
I feel good.
listen, it is, listen, Ryan Garcia is going to lose his mind. Tiffany made him a crown. He came through. Ryan Garcia won the night, and he also won the fight. Yeah. Yep. Where does Devin Haney go from here? Who's Devin Haney going to fight now? It definitely ain't going to be no Subria Matias. I tell you that much right now. Subria Matias actually just saw his fight go out the window, in fact. Yeah. Subria Matias was telling all you guys, yo, these dudes ain't, it's not that easy to move up into another weight division. You could pretend like but it also shows that Ryan Garcia might not be able to make this weight. His last two fights were 143 pounds, both of them. He can't do this again and not make the weight and not be able to win the belt and maintain it. Maybe Ryan Garcia is that big where he needs to move up. Jerron Boots Ennis has reported that he's going to 154. Ryan Garcia might be able to go to 147 and clean house. With that kind of power right there, who knows? I don't know. Many of the guys might be a little bit more bigger. I got to see what he looks like in there. Can't just judge him on one fight now. So yeah. But this was an amazing night. My motto, Round One Sports Talk, since the beginning of the year, I have called this season, be prepared to see your favorite fighter lose. We just witnessed Devin Haney lose. I called it. I've seen it from the beginning of the year. And 2025 is going to be one of the most explosive boxing years ever. If you think 2023 was an amazing boxing year, I can't wait for 2025. It's going to be electrifying. We have more big fights coming up right now. The fight action has not slowed down. In fact, we have May 4th, Saul Canelo Alvarez coming up against Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia can pull the upset and obtain all four belts at 168 pounds by defeating the legendary Mexican boxer Saul Canelo Alvarez. So that stands to be very interesting. May 6th in the Tokyo Arena, we have Naoya the Monster Inoue coming against Luis Pantera Nares. And that's going to be an electric fight. Also, four belts on the line. Also, a Mexican fighter stands to win four belts. And for the first time in 20 years, May 18th, we got Tyson Fury coming against Usyk to unify all four belts at the heavyweight division. You heard that? We haven't had a unified heavyweight champion in about 20 years. That stands to be amazing. June 1st. Okay, we have a couple big fights in June. Subriel Matias is going to be June 15th, right? We have the return of Dante Wilder June 1st, all right? I believe Tank Davis should be fighting around June 22nd. I'm not sure if that's confirmed. I got to check some more into that. But we have some amazing fights on the way. So, look, guys, thank you for joining me here around One Sports Talk. Please give me a like. What's up, guys? Listen, he pulled a huge upset tonight. Congratulations, Ryan Garcia, for winning the fight. He sacrificed a lot to pull this kind of fight off. The way he won this fight, I think that I think he thinks had he sacrificed a little bit more and made that and killed himself for those 3 pounds, I think he still would have won. Yeah, with the kind of way he shut Devin Haney down. Yo, Devin Haney never worked his jab. We never saw his footwork. Once Devin Haney was down for the first time, his ego came in. He was experiencing something he had never experienced. And he just kind of seemed to keep going forward and going to the body. He abandoned everything else. Right? Listen, Ryan Garcia wasn't in the best shape of his life. But if Ryan Garcia really wanted, when he looked like he got mad and he punched Devin Haney, he would just overwhelmingly hurt him. He just was just too big for Devin Haney. Yeah, so yo, I told you guys. Armando, what I tell you? What's up, Bobby? What did I tell you, bro? I told you I was afraid that Ryan was going to be too strong for him. I told you guys. I brought it all to the table, all the evidence. I told you what Tank Davis said. Listen, you guys are the best. But hey, yo, on the case, the Pink Panther. You guys like that, right? You like that. All right? Listen, I told you. I was watching the fight like this. Huh? Huh? 420, baby. You know what I mean? Listen, you guys have been amazing here at Round One Sports Talk. This has been a great fight. It's a little late. I want to go kiss the missus, but I had an amazing time tonight. It was an even better fight. We have a lot to talk about. Tomorrow, I'm going to go on a little bit early. We're going to get into this fight and much, much more. And if you have any comments, any thoughts, leave them in the comment section. Please leave me a like. It's been an amazing night of boxing. Please like, comment. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. If you want to know when I'm dropping the next video, click that bell icon. R1, baby. Everyone that tuned in,